Well, it's turned out nice today, but winter, there are limited opportunities to ride a motorcycle, aren't they? So my attentions often turn at this time of year to clearing out my sheds. Now, if I get all my old tat out and go to an auto jumble, can I make any money? Well, there's only one way to find out. Yup, you've guessed it. It's Kempton time. So the whole idea, right, is Guy and I are going to go to Kempton Park Auto Jumble on Saturday. The first thing, obviously, to sort out is what we're going to flog. The whole idea, I think, is always have a couple of choice items that we'll look at later to draw the punters in, right?
Yes.
But actually, the whole aspiration is to sell the tat, and I tell you what, we've got a lot of it. Since the late 70s, auto jumbles have been a familiar part of the biking scene. Every year, there are more and more of them, from the mega jumbles at Newark near Lincoln to the bi-monthly sales at Kempton. You see, the whole challenge for me, really, is that there we have a box of trinkets that we will never, ever forage into, yeah? What's that? Meat and poison, another man's meat, another man's poison, poison. Well, this is our poison, really.
Yes.
Hopefully, it's another man's meat. And talking of meat...
What about these?
If you'd prefer a snack to a steak, hey?
I think they'll go well.
The novelty bike and its twin might make us a few quid. Right, another load of scrap. Oh, what we got in here? But we're going to need a couple of proper shop window items to attract the crowds. And that's where shed number 2 comes in. Now this is the meat and potatoes, don't you think?
Yes, definitely.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now then, that could go, couldn't it, that CZ?
Definitely.
And that could go as well, couldn't it?
Okay.
The little P50
Yes.
Honda. Again, no paperwork.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, we're never going to ride them, are we? Well,
Yeah.
you get that one out.
Yeah.
I'll get this one out. I'll tell you what, though, they look rather nice.
They do in the sunshine.
In the sunshine, yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them don't have registration documents. So consequently, if you're going to become a new owner, you're going to become a new owner with them being a little bit cheaper. But at the same time, both of them probably could get registration documents with a dating certificate and all that kind of stuff. But it's all too much hassle for us. CZ motorbikes were one of the best things to come out of the former Czechoslovakia. How much do you reckon that CZ 175 is worth, Guy? With no V5, but we know it's a lovely runner.
800-ish.
OK, that's 950. We'll start at 950,
Yes.
but we'd be happy with 750.
Yeah, because you're going to have to haggle. Aim high, go down to your figure.
All right.
And don't let it go for 300 if someone
I'm not
offers
going to
you
let it go for 300. This, on the other hand...
300 will do.
OK, no, now look, right, that is seriously immaculate, and they're actually quite rare. This was the forerunner to the Cub. The problem with the Honda P50 was that the engine was mounted on the rear wheel, which didn't exactly make it handle well. I reckon we should start it at 500 quid and see what happens. You sort out the store, I'll get a few more bits.
OK.
All right? Go on then. It's not going to be the first day of the Harrods sale, but I still think there's enough here to do the trick. We're out to prove a point, and that is, can we sell our tat? Well, I think we've done great on the first leg of the journey, which is displaying some tat. Kempton Park tomorrow, son.
Yes.
We're going to be millionaires.
I hope so.
I doubt it. Well, welcome to Kempton. Turned out nice again. In other words, it's business as usual with the British weather, but touch wood, it won't stop the punters coming. Kempton is one of the biggest auto jumbles in the UK. It happens 7 times a year, and there's room for up to 250 stalls and 4,000 punters. Our task today is to get rid of as much tat as possible and come away with my wallet bulging and my dignity intact. Fat chance. So far, I've spent 10 quid on fuel getting here and 36 quid for the plot. I'm about to spend a couple of quid on tea, but so that would mean, yeah, we're 48 quid in, but the morning is incredibly young. While Guy continues unloading, I'm going to give a quick demo of the electric mini bike. I may not be Butch Cassidy, but it soon impresses the punters.
So you after? 1.5 quid?
1.5. No, I'll do well, 150 the pair.
What a pair?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, 150 the pair, mate. I mean, I think that's a fair price, isn't it, really? You know, 75 quid each. While Martin thinks about it, me and Guy get on with the stall. I sell the BSA badges. Look at that for a tenner. One mini bike for 60 quid. Oh, no, look, don't you start coming in here, Hagley. The deal is done.
Give me that.
And the other for 20 because the battery's died. 20 for one that doesn't work. Do you know what the awful thing is I know when that dries out, it'll work like a dream. Go on then. But things don't exactly fly off the table, and more people want to shake my hand or have their photo taken with me than buy stuff. And if that's not weird enough. Right, welcome back to Kempton. Hey, I told you to sling your hook, now go.
There's no need for that.
You can't just muscle in. Oh. In desperation, I turned to Andy, the organiser, for a few tips. Tell me, right, what makes a good auto jumbler who can make money? Is there a kind of sort of, any advice for someone who's thinking of doing that?
Well, from what I know about the trade, I think really you've got to know the game, haven't you, really? You've got to know where to source your parts from, which is becoming, I think, increasingly trickier.
And is it that actually you can make a living out of it being a stall holder if you kind of specialise and people go, oh, I know, I'll get the stainless bolts off Andy at the Auto Jumble this weekend? Is that how it is if you keep going to all of them?
Yeah, that's it. Well, obviously, the repeat customers that are here, they do have a lot of guys that come straight to them for their parts and spares, or you say nuts and bolts.
Now, I'm afraid we're neither regular contributors nor are we specialist parts vendors, so we've decided to go for that age-old business strategy. We've cut the prices. Fiver?
I'll give you a fiver for it.
Go on then.
Fiver.
Fiver for these?
And with that chucked in?
Go on then, don't tell Guy.
Right, we've got the deal of the century off of Henry Cole, a £1.50 Honda to go on a £5,000 aerial trials bike.
Great.
Brilliant.
Happy days.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And wait for it, I've even got someone to bid on the Honda P50.
I'll bid you free.
300. Could I take up just a little bit more?
320.
Yeah. Go on, mate.
Lovely
Happy
jumping.
days.
I mean, I've done a few big Japanese bikes in the past, T500s and stuff like that. But it's costing so much to do this stuff now that more and more people are going for the smaller stuff, like yourself. I'll go for the smaller stuff now.
Do you know what? Man of my own heart. I've just been saying this because I've got a little new Hudson auto cycle. It's got nothing on it, no mud guards, nothing.
Yeah.
And I ride that. And I love it. And also, you can't get yourself into trouble.
No, you
because
can't.
There's no way you're going to break the speed limit. Sadly, we don't get any bites on the CZ. And most of the tat we counted out, we're going to have to count back in again. But all in all, the day has turned out much better than I expected. Have you done the tally?
Yes.
How much?
£590 and 1.5.
£591.50.
Yes.
Now look, that proves the point, doesn't it? You can sell tat at an auto jumble.